Hey guys, Scott Dispel here, dispelmusic.com. Today we're in our humble studios here on the shores of Lake Erie, and we are going to preview the test press for our Inferno album. Yeah! Hey guys, Scott Dispel here, dispelmusic.com. Welcome to our humble studios here on the Cuyahoga River, which flows into Lake Erie. And during the blood moon eclipse, the wights and the specters and the ghouls and the ghasts, you could hear them in the distance rummaging for frozen carcasses. All right, if you guys like anything medieval, if you like fantasy, Game of Thrones, House of Dragons, Lord of the Rings, if you like Vikings or pagan history or mythology, you're in the right place. Those are the things we love. That's what inspires us. That's what we write our music about. So today we're going to talk about the Inferno album. It is available. This is the CD version. And what's cool about the CD version is it has got a 12-page insert with a full art gatefold in the middle. So the idea behind this was, while you're listening to the album, you could check out the gatefold artwork, and there's all kinds of hidden creatures and monsters and figures inside the picture. So we really wanted to make it an immersive experience. And this amazing artwork was done by Barry Gelderblom, very talented artist. So yeah, and then we got all the lyrics and the credits, and yeah, just a really nice package. So definitely check it out. It's available now, and we are shipping as we speak. Another nice thing about this is any orders I get in the next few weeks, maybe up to the next month, I will be including some extra band swag. I've got some extra guitar picks here, some extra Dispel guitar picks. So I'm throwing these in as a little bonus because we appreciate you guys. So if you support us, you can get a custom Dispel guitar pick, and on the back side there's a Knight Templar. And then also in a more limited quantities, we have a hologram trading card because we are gaming nerds. We do play Magic the Gathering like Post Malone does. So we printed up these real cool hologram playing cards. On the back's the Dispel logo, and on the front's a hologram picture of us. So you could use this in your next card game as a counter or a treasure token or whatever the case may be. So real cool stuff there. Or for the new set, a Power Stone token. If you know what I'm talking about, you're in the right spot. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we play Magic the Gathering because we're nerds. So guitar picks and some cool hologram trading cards while supplies last with any orders of the CD. And I'm happy to say the vinyl, because we got our test presses in. We just got these into the studio, so we're going to give it a listen tonight. We're going to approve it, hopefully, and then they're going to start pressing the vinyl. So a very, very quick turnaround. So fingers crossed, but we might have these soon in the next, hopefully within the next few months. Maybe sooner, maybe a little later. I don't know, but this is the test press. So what we're going to do today is we're going to put it right on the turntable here, and we're going to give it a listen. So the available in CD on our website. And like I said, I'm going to throw in some extra stuff, and you can go ahead and order the vinyl. Obviously, it will not look like this. It will look like a very nice, bigger version of this. And it's going to have the same insert. The insert's going to be a little different because it's going to be a huge gatefold of that artwork. That's the insert. And then I set up the lyrics and credits a little differently. And for those of you who order the album, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is our second album. Our first album, Lore, we did not put out on vinyl yet. So we're going to see how well the Inferno vinyl sells. And then we may go ahead and press our first album, Lore, in vinyl. So if you think that's a great idea, leave a comment below. Let me know. or in fact, any comments, anything you want to comment on. If you just want to say hi, if you already got the CD you ordered, I know I sent them out to our Kickstarter supporters who just ordered the CD version. Those all went out. So if you got that, if you want to leave a comment, hey, love it. I did include some extra band swag in there, which they earned as what's called stretch goals. So I do have some of that band swag left over. So like I said, if you order a CD or vinyl in the next month, couple weeks, next month, while supplies last, I'm going to throw that in there as a freebie. And who doesn't love a guitar pick? We only ordered 200 copies of the vinyl. So first press of 200 is translucent red with a violet splatter pattern on it. So it should look absolutely gorgeous. Who doesn't love colored vinyl? There's only going to be 200 pressed. So if you're into collecting and you want the first press, which is usually the most coveted, now's your chance. Let's check out this test pressing. So my first thoughts, it looks very professional. I've gotten other test presses and bands I've been for before. They were just blank white sleeves. So the fact that it says test pressing, it talks a little bit about it. Let's see exactly what it says here. Enclosed are test presses for your new vinyl release. These are black vinyl records with blank white labels for review and approval. If you are producing a picture disc, the test press should be a blank picture disc test. Once you have sent us your formal approval, we can continue with full production of your order. Below are some things to take in consideration while reviewing your test press. If you have requested a unique etching or engraving, make sure it has been added correctly on each side of the test press. If no special etching request has been made, the standard matrix numbers located on the inner ring of the LP are 6 numbers. The letter A at the end of the standard matrix does not correlate to the side, but rather A shows that this is the first cut of the project. Interesting. Check the record carefully to verify that the tracks are in correct order. The rotation speed is correct. The song breaks are correct. The visual track markers are in the proper place. Please also confirm that the tracks match up with the correct record side per the matrix engraving. If you'd like to approve your test press, you can email the approval to your account manager. Thank you again for your order. We really hope you like the way the record sounds. As do I. Alright, let's check this out. Alright, it feels like a good solid piece of vinyl. It's not thin, it's not flimsy. So it's a very professional feeling piece of vinyl. Almost looks like virgin vinyl. Sometimes vinyl is recycled. This looks pretty pristine. Alright, so let's check it out. I'm going to cue up one of my favorite songs on the album. We'll have a listen to it, and then we'll wrap things up. Below, I'll have a link where you can order this in CD or vinyl. And we appreciate your support. We are a 100% independent band. So we spend our money to produce these things, our time, our effort. We'll do it all here in our own little studio. Fortunately for this album, the Kickstarter supporters funded it. So that was amazing. We will probably move forward with Kickstarter for other things because it was so successful. And after we play the song, I'm going to share a little insight on something we're doing with the performance of this. Alright guys, we're back. I hope you enjoyed that little test press preview. It's an honor to share that with you. It's certainly a great feeling to hear your music on a piece of vinyl. Definitely a special experience. Very humbled by that. Yeah, it's just a very cool experience. Makes you feel like you accomplished something. Like it's an official piece of art. It's an official piece of art now on the test press. So here's what it'll look like. Here's the CD. CDs are available right now. I am going to listen to the rest of this test press tonight, and then hopefully place the order. Again, it will be a splatter colored vinyl. First press of 200. After that 200's gone, we may do a second press, but second press will be entirely different than first press. That I promise. So those of you who are getting the first press, and actually there's a couple of our Kickstarter supporters who will be getting one of the test pressings. There are only 10 of these in existence. So each band member is getting one. And then we have a few going out to our producers and a couple of our higher tier Kickstarter supporters. And then I think I may have 1, 2, or 3 left over. I'm not sure the exact number. I have to sit down and see who's getting what. But yeah, so that's the deal. So the vinyl is well on its way. We appreciate your patience. Now, I promised I would share something special about our performance of the Inferno album. I think I might have mentioned this a little before, maybe not. This could be a preview. So we are looking to do a very theatrical type of performance for this album. Not a standard show up, play the songs from the album, do an encore, thank you, good night. We're actually looking to adding some elements of theater, wardrobe, dialogue, really making it doing Dante's Inferno honor, because it is a literary masterpiece, and I think it would be a shame not to at least express that to its fullest potential. So it's a big swing. It's going to take a lot of additional work on our end, and we're going to have to try and seek funding for this. But this is the vision. So this is going to be the next step for Dispel. We're going to be starting rehearsals here pretty soon. And so that's what's going on. I wanted to keep you in the loop because you're part of this musical adventure. A fun side note I'd like to share again for those of you who love gaming, fantasy gaming like we do, Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering. I am getting together with my high school buddies from ages ago, and we are looking to continue our D&D campaign that we stopped about a year and a half ago. So we're all meeting up over my friend Rick's house, and we're going to have a little round table and figure out what works best for everybody, and hopefully start gaming again. Which, why I mention this is fantasy gaming is really great for my imagination, and it helps me write music, it helps me write lyrics, because I can kind of tap into that hidden section of the brain behind the veil, in the shadows, lurking in the shadows, that imagination, that wellspring, that cornucopia, that Pandora's box of imagination. So I always love to find different ways to tap into that, and it's all part of the music. It's what inspires the music. So thank you for your time. We'd love your support. We think this album is a masterpiece. We've been getting great reviews. I want to thank Shauna from Shameless Promotions. She's doing a heck of a job getting the album reviewed, getting it played on independent radio. I've been doing some interviews, so I want to send a shout out to my friends in Canada. And yeah, just great times. It's a very interesting time in the world, and what better time to make a album about Dante's Inferno and the mortal sins, because we're surrounded by people who have lost touch with the gravity of acting in a virtuous way. Excuse me. And there's consequences when you do not act in a virtuous way. So this is part of the reason for the album. So heed the warning that Dante left for all of us, and we tried to do it justice. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna check out another song here on the album, and once again, those orders are going out as we speak, And I'm throwing an extra band swag while supplies last.